Do you know why whispers of Rwanda still send chills across the world? Why a nation fell into a night so deep, even daylight seemed afraid to return, all triggered by one plane falling from the sky. For decades, tensions simmered beneath the surface, Hutu and Tutsi living side by side, while old resentments, colonial labels, and political manipulation poisoned the air. Then that plane was shot down, carrying Rwanda's president and another head of state. And in the smoke of its fall, extremists spread the same command across the country. It begins. Roadblocks erupted everywhere. Lists came out, and neighbors began staring at each other with terror, unsure who would vanish next. Because once they stopped you, everything changed. The world you knew dissolved into shouting, blows, and the sound of boots closing in. People were dragged from their homes with hands bound, shoved into trucks or forced to march, while armed men surrounded them like a moving cage. Some were taken to fields or open pits, lined up in rows, ordered to kneel, feeling the ground shake as more and more were pushed forward behind them. Others were herded into schools and churches, doors slammed shut, windows blocked, trapped inside as the crowd outside tightened like a noose. Many were beaten in the streets as warnings, left in ditches and along roadsides, so everyone passing would see what defiance looked like. People disappeared into warehouses, basements, and half-built houses, locked in dark rooms where screams and prayers blended with the sound of weapons being readied. Some were forced to dig, facing the earth they knew they would never leave, while those guarding them laughed, smoked, and watched the sky grow darker. House-to-house raids tore through neighborhoods, doors kicked in, identity cards checked, hiding places exposed, entire families dragged away in minutes, never to return. And the world watched from a distance, avoiding the word genocide, avoiding responsibility, avoiding action, while a nation was methodically taken apart. For 100 days, Rwanda lived in a nightmare where being captured meant being taken, and being taken almost always meant you would not come back. And do you know why this story remains carved into the soul of a nation? Because Rwanda rose from ashes the world refused to touch, forced to rebuild alone. This is why the country today stands firm and unyielding about unity, because it knows exactly what division becomes.